least I can say when I get to heaven that I may not have been the best person in the whole wide world ever since I've been saved in 1995, but at least I can say I've been spreading the word ever since then. And I'm still trying to live good because I know I'm saved forever, but I'm just trying to spread the gospel. I don't want to sit around and just be a midnight Christian, Secret Service Christian. No. I want to spread the word, and I'm going to continue, and I have since 1995, folks. But at least I can say when I make heaven that I didn't just sit around and do nothing about it. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, I got it on my truck. I got a wrap with the gospel on my truck. I got a shirt, many shirts at the house that say trustjesusalone.com. I got bumper stickers. I make videos. I put signs up in town. I write trustjesusalone.com with chalk on the sidewalk and on the side of a bridge. And but I refuse to sit back and say, well, you got to prioritize everything in your life and then cut it out and just go to church. Well, sometimes that church is great. Church is great all the time. You go to church, people get saved, they go in there. If you got a good church that your preacher spreads the gospel, people come and go and get saved, and some people in the church spread the word. But if you think just going to church alone and relying on the few people that the pastor leads to Christ to count for what you should be doing, you got a big problem, because your pastor cannot preach for you. You have the job to be an ambassador. And people don't like it. Some people don't like it in church when I say you should be spreading the word. Well, we all should be spreading the word. And who are you to think you could tell someone else to spread the word? That doesn't make any sense right there, because the Bible says we're supposed to be ambassadors. The Bible says we're supposed to spread the word. Do some research, folks. Even Jesus said, even though it was another dispensation, when Jesus and the 12 were preaching to the Jew under the law, we know that was believe Jesus was the Messiah and follow the law. And the risen Jesus told Paul, you're saved by grace through faith, not of yourself. It's the gift of God. You're saved by the cross alone. The Jews didn't have the cross. They had believed he was the king. Well, just because Jesus isn't telling us directly now what I'm about to say doesn't mean he doesn't think the same thing. Jesus said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Did you ever hear love as an action word? I think it still is an action word. I think still, if you love Jesus, you'll spread the word and let people know to get saved by the cross of Christ alone, plus nothing. Don't wait. Don't be sorry on that last day. And get mad at me if you want to. I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm spreading the word.